We got a bit of shaky connection, but I think we can start. Just gonna give it a couple seconds because we're multi-streaming on 5 different platforms. That would be YouTube, Twitch, DLive, Trovo, and most recently Twitter because of the new takeover of the platform. I'm pretty happy about that. But that being said, welcome to Petey Aprendendo Português. It's the Petey, and today is 966 days on the daily streak. Oh my God. We've made it. We've made it this far. Let's put one more notch in the belt here, and yeah, let's do it. In about 3 days, it will be a nice day. So stay tuned for that stream. I'm gonna keep it relatively light for today, tomorrow, and the next day, until 969 days. Let's just grind out this day, do a little bit, and I'll see you in a sec. All right, here we are. What are we doing? So since we are on 966 days on the daily streak, I'm losing count. I've done this so many times that I'm losing count. I think maybe our daily goal will be something along the lines of, I'd like to think maybe 900, nice, 69. Nice. See, we got 354 XP. And I'm thinking we should just get 50 to top it off to 400. And that'll be really easy to do. But since we are on day 966 days, we're going to do something from unit 66. And I feel like I could have done like a Route 66 intro for all you Disney's Cars fanatics. Or, you know, anybody who likes that stadium country rock music. I don't know why I'm so analytical right now. Must be the time of day. Holy crap. Victor says, I had just completed the French and Spanish unit. Congrats, my dude. That's totally crazy. But,
A blusa está úmida. Comida. Úmida.
Úmida is wet. Like humid. The blouse is wet. It's úmida.
Ela não tem uma religião.
She does not have a religion. Ela não tem uma religião. I didn't hear the uma.
É uma pergunta em aberto. Certo. Aberto.
Aberto. It is a question in open. That is open. It's like an open question. Yeah, it is an open question. Wow, I actually know my stuff for a little bit. Ela
está
em
em
perigo?
perigo.
Perigo. She is in perigo. She has a periscope. The director works on the 7th floor. Sechi? Seis. Say Sechi. I don't know the word for 7th. Sétimo. Sétimo. I probably could have checked this right here. Yeah, sétimo, sétima, andar, sétimo. Could work either way. I guess andar is gender neutral. Yo, Ajax is here. I gotta comment on your comment saying that 950 days feels like it was just yesterday. I know.
Minha mãe.
Describes. Subscribes. Oh, subscribes.
Assina.
Assina. Oh, you know what? I should say assina. Assina, por favor. O meu YouTubies. Subscribes to 2 monthly magazines.
Duas. revistas, mensais,
My mother, minha mãe assina duas revistas mensais.
Eles estão abertos no domingo?
Are they open on Sunday? É almoço privado.
Privado.
It is a private lunch. Wow, I actually got that one right.
Ele sempre fazia algum comentário.
He always does the something, or he always makes a comment. He would always make a comment. Ele sempre, let's see. He would always make a comment. Hey, I got that right. Ele sempre faz algum comentário. It's like I know Portuguese. I'm like, like I said this, okay, I'm gonna say this, something that I said like maybe months ago. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe even a year ago at this point. This is part of understanding something when it comes to learning anything for me. And it happens when you can circle around it like infinitely and you gather the general wisdom to something. This could be applied to mathematics, it could be applied to science, it could be applied to English, language arts, whatever nationality you're from and all. It could be, with Duolingo, And if you have a general wisdom towards a specific thing, no matter what you're studying, that's how you could reach true mastery. And it takes a long-ass time. And I don't tend to absorb information until I get to that point. I think I will get to full conversations and fluency the minute I understand every mechanism in that language. And it's kind of a long road thing, but it's also I do it deliberately to I do it deliberately because it's how you retain the most information for the longest amount of time. So let me know what you guys think about that method. I used it with music. I haven't played in a formal orchestra consistently or ensemble in years. But whenever I pick up a tuba, whenever I pick up a trumpet or a trombone or a baritone or even French horn, which I taught myself how to play, the general wisdom of brass, in this example, is how I can retain that information for a long period of time. That whole saying of it's like riding a bike. Well, how do you make something so difficult like riding a bike? You have to understand the general wisdom to how everything works and completely dissect every factor about it. And I do this with guitar and bass and things like that. It's hard, but it takes a while, and it takes a lot of grinding. But I think we're at that point where this general wisdom is coming really, really well. Eu cozinho o segundo. You could even just say cozinho.
O perito diz que há muito trabalho a ser feito.
The expert says that there's a lot of work to be done. Let's hear that again.
O perito diz que há muito trabalho a ser feito.
O perito diz que há muito trabalho a ser feito. The expert is perito. And I think deliberately, like whenever I give myself the challenges of trying to translate it before I hit continue, that's that part of it in Duolingo or any language learning app is what I'm meaning. My take on language learning is a little different, but I get what you're saying. I mean, we're both trying to make it fun, so I would say that that's something similar that we have, you and me, Ajax. But, if you could find a way to... Like, I don't want to find the cheat codes immediately. Ajax, I feel like you're excited to find the cheat codes immediately. For me, that ruins the fun of self-discovery. Because once you make it a self-discovery thing, then the amount of time that you've taken in order to discover and have those aha, oh my God, that's what it means this whole time. It feels like finding buried treasure, and it propels me to move forward because then it validates everything that I've done up until that point. Heisenberg 45678. I like these emojis, and I like your profile picture. What is that, SpongeBob as a ketchup? I good to see you, a new Twitch friend. I don't know what these emojis are, or stickers, or I don't know what they're called on Twitch. No, they're so freaking cute. You can't see them. Go on Twitch, guys, and check out these cute emojis. Right. It's mild Bobby sauce. That's great. That's great. That lifts my spirits. All right, let's move on to the next one. I hope you give me a follow, because that just gave me joy. A cidade é centro. Is the center G comercial? Like commerce? Comercial. That should be wrong. Centro comercial. A cidade é centro comercial. The city is a trade center.
Este é cientista que todos respeitam.
This is a scientist whom, wouldn't it be whom everyone respects? I think it might be, I think whom is plural. Learning a new language? Hell yeah. Just to let you know, Heisenberg 45678, we're on our 966th day on Duolingo. And in a couple of days, I believe it's this Saturday, it's going to be 969. Nice. So be there for that. Okay, Ajax wrote a big-ass thing. I just mean in regards to manner. You were talking about mastering all aspects to become fluent, but my take is that one just kind of subconsciously absorbs the patterns like your native language. I think we're saying the same thing. Like, that's what I mean by general wisdom for anything. You know, you kind of, it's subconsciously absorbing it. That's what I mean by the acquisition of general wisdom. Because like when you acquire, that's how you subconsciously become wiser. That's how you become wiser. It's through the subconscious. Because wisdom is different from intelligence, whereas intelligence is simply, straight A to B, adivergent thinking, but like you have more lateral, like it's the distinction between linear and lateral thinking. More linear ways of teaching in formal education, that straight A to B type of way. It's good for an assembly line factory response to it's like an Industrial Revolution themed way of getting kids to know things, and they do that a lot in Western education, like specifically in the U.S., and they also do that in China as well, where they try to make things more factory-based. But, the mind is very complex, and it's constantly rewiring itself. So I think Duolingo's allowed me to, what's the word? Duolingo's allowed me to think more laterally and divergently to get a better feel on that. Anyways, Uncle Aldo's here. Heisenberg said, "What country are you from?" The U.S., I think. No, I'm not from the U.S. I'm from America. God bless you. God bless you. Sorry, I clipped the microphone. God bless us, everyone. greatest goddamn country on the planet. I'm just gonna talk in a southern twang for the rest of. If that makes you guys cringe, please leave a like. All right. What did I do? Cientista que todos respetam. This is a scientist who everyone respects. How late is it in America? It is. It's like the evening almost. Sun's not gonna set because we're in daylight savings. The Christmas is coming. O Natal está chegando. Chegando, coming.
Quais foram as principais descobertas?
Quais?
Quais foram as principais descobertas?
What are the main findings?
Ela não tem uma religião.
She does not have a religion, as in feminine uma. So, America doesn't have a religion. You godless heathen. Dang commie. The director works on the 7th floor, and it's Sechimo. I don't remember my sixties, like the fractional numbers, I guess. I only know, I don't remember. Would it be like segundo, terza, cuarta, or cuarto, quinta, sexta? And I don't know anything past that because I remembered it based on the days, like how segunda-feira is second day, and domingo is, I don't know, doesn't that derive from like the Latin word for dominus? And that's actually where solfege in music gets the do from, because dominus has something to do with God, and the tonic in music theory is the place of home, place of rest, being with God. And that's why Dominus Dies Asho El. Yeah. También gostaria de saber a hora. I also like to know the hour. You'd like to know the hour. The hour of, it's like, I don't know. All right, let's get this for the win real quick. I'm getting the day of the Senor, the God of God Almighty. Okay, so let's see that flame. You guys all ready? We ready to see the flame? O diretor trabalha no 7º andar. The director works on the 7th floor. For the win? Yay! We did it. Thanks, Sadi, for being nice. And we got 9 experience points for today. Practice complete. The practice is complete. Combo bonus +4. Not as much as I would have liked, but that's okay. I like learning and making mistakes. Let's see what the results are of our progress. We've got 9 out of 50 and nothing else, which is perfectly fine. We're not perfect. And let's see that flame. You guys ready? You guys are ready to rock? Yo, I'm just going to do it. Okay, I got to move the mouse out of the way. Good dang. Okay. Hit continue. We are up to, boom, 966 on the daily streak. Keeping the flame going, keeping it alive. That's a beautiful number right there. It's actually like you could flip it upside down and it would mean something completely different. And that's a beautiful thing. We've kept the flame going. Happy hump day, everyone. This is a beautiful thing. Let's deixe o fogo nos comentários. And yeah, give me a subscribe. Assina para mim. But let's check out the phone app and all that stuff. Oh crap! Yeah, no, we don't want to ruin it. We don't. Yeah, Aqui is here. And let's look at that flame. Let's get that second dopamine hit. Why don't we? Bam, bam. Committed 17 minutes and 50 seconds. But let's see something else. Boom, 966. Making the connection from Tuesday to Wednesday. And I'm going to screenshot that. That's a beautiful thing. And let's see. What does it look like upside down? It is 996. We're going to be achieving that. Once we achieve 996, that'll be something. But right now, we'll keep it. We'll keep it at... I hate these notifications. We'll keep it at 966 for now. So a very beautiful thing. And let's get that third dopamine hit, why don't we? Thank you all for watching and subscribing and all that good stuff. We're going to continue until we get to 50 experience points for today, because 969 days is going to be a nice day. And we will continue, and then boom, 966. Tuesday to Wednesday, 965 was pretty cool too. And yeah, let's continue on. Let's do some titanization, some purpling. Get the regal crown, the legendary crown, and all that. And Ajax says, imagine if your phones and PC breaks on day 9999 or 999. Yeah, I would die. That would be awful. So let's go to over here. And also 965, that's 600 days over a full year. So we've got a year plus another year plus a lot more. So let's do some Unit 26 stuff. And we will try our best. Vamos, let's go. Por favor, limpa... Shit. Limpa meu quarto. Yes. Quantos anos você tem? How old are you? Eu não trabalho nas segundas. I work on Mondays. As semanas do mês. The weeks of the month. Eu gosto de primavera. I like spring. Eu não... isn't it vejo? Eu não vi o meu pai por ano. I have not seen my father for a year. Eu trabalho de janeiro a fevereiro. I work from January to February. A menina gosta da primavera. Yeah, there we go. The girl likes spring, I think is what it said. I will not eat for 2 weeks. Eu não comer. Eu não vou comer. Comer. Por 2 semanas. There we go. Olha lá. Olhem lá. Plural. Vai amanhã. Vá amanhã. Oh my God, we're almost out. As durações. The durations. Não fazer isto em casa. Now façam isto em casa. Okay. Well, we got the 20 XP. Heisenberg, I hope I earned your subscribey, by the way. And also Mr. Not the Uncle Aldo. I'm pretty sure he's following. Heisenberg. Not the Uncle Aldo. Let's see the results so far. Yeah, we got a perfect lesson somewhere. We ranked up. Maybe if we get to 10th place, we can go home and be happy. And let's do Unit 26 stuff. Let's do it. Olha uma borboleta. Look, a butterfly. Por favor, limpe o meu quarto. There we go. É segunda. It is Monday. É bom ano. It is a good year. Janeiro e fevereiro são meses do ano. Quantos anos ele tem? How old is he? Eu não trabalho nas segundas. I do not work on Mondays or something like that. Ele abre o lote. He opens the lot. Eu gosto de primavera. Okay, eu trabalho de janeiro a fevereiro. I work from January to February. I spelled it wrong. A menina gosta da primavera. The girl likes spring. Eu vi você. I think, wouldn't it be eu vejo você? Cinco. I'm going to do V. Vi você. Cinco semanas atrás. Okay, that works. As durações vá amanhã. Go tomorrow. Now façam. I think it's façam isto em casa. Do not do this at home. Olha at this girl. Oh, what is it? At this girl. Olha nisto menina. And this is a guess. Esta. Olha esta menina. In this stage, isto. I think I'm going to do esta fase. Nós precisamos comer insectos. And that's nesta etapa temos que comer insectos. Oh my god, we're so freaking close. Nesta etapa temos que comer insectos. In this stage, we must. I don't agree with that. But that's what it is programming us to believe in very passively, so that there's a blameless crime to why we're in this weird Soylent Green dystopian future. Okay, next one. Olha esta menina. And I don't, oh my god, I forget. Esta, in this stage, esta etapa, nos comemos, I don't know, nos precisamos de comer. I don't remember it. Nesta, I'm gonna do, okay, nesta. All right. Esta is nesta. Temos. We have that eat insects. Nesta etapa. Temos que comer insectos. This is gonna take me a while to learn. Nesta etapa. Oh my god. I don't want to repeat it because it's like, oh, we must eat bugs to preserve the future. It's like, screw you and your goddamn dystopian future. Soylent Green is people, you know. All right, next one. Hoje é segunda. Okay. Por favor, limpa o It's limpe o meu quarto. Please clean my room. Janeiro e fevereiro são meses do ano. January and February are months of the year. Ele tem 18 anos. He has 18 years. 18. There's no E. As semanas do mês. The weeks of the year. A menina gosta da primavera. The girl likes spring. Nós vamos fazer isto em fases. Okay, we're going to do this in stages. Eu trabalho de janeiro a fevereiro. I work from January to February. As durações. There we go. Vá amanhã. Go tomorrow. Limpem a mesa. There we go. Eu corro uma vez por semana. I run once a week. Now faça. Is it isto? Faça isto. I think it's going to be esta em casa. Façam isto em casa. Quanto. How much do you want for the lot? Quanto quer para o lote? Quanto você quer? Ah, ok. Pelo lote. Você quer pelo lote. Olha at this girl. Esta menina. There we go. Look at this girl. In this stage, why do we have to do this one? This goddamn Soylent Green question. The frickin' Illuminati is backing Duolingo, I swear. Nesta etapa, we must comemos que I think it's like comemos que insectos or something like that. Temos que comer. Okay, temos que comer. I'll remember that. Let's do that again. Uma semana. Não fazer isto. Não faça isto. Okay. Vamos caminhar. Let's walk. Limpe a cozinha. There we go. Eu gosto de primavera. I like spring. Eu tenho 6 anos. I have 6 years. Choveu na segunda. Did it rain on Monday? Ele espera 5 anos. Which I spelled wrong. Não faça Não façam isso. Isto. There we go. Eu tenho, with an E, a lot at this farm. Muito at the farm. Nesta fazenda. Na fazenda. Lote. Eu tenho lote na fazenda. Eu trabalho de janeiro. Run out of gas. Janeiro a fevereiro. There we go. As durações. There we go. Limpe a mesa. Clean the... Fuck, I fucked it up. Fuck. I find the Portuguese are very strange. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're... What dialect you're getting it from. Wolf Luna says hello. Knock, knock. Who's there? Is this going to be a joke of some kind? I mean, like, where's the knock knock joke right here? You can come in. You're welcome here anytime, Wolf Luna. I find the Portuguese R sound very strange. Yeah, it depends on what part of the world you're from. Okay, now I'm in 5th place. I don't even know how much XP I've got. I'm nowhere near the demotion zone, so this is before we started, and now here we are. Did we just get like another 100 experience points? Oh my god. I said I'd do only 50, and here I am doing 100. Honestly, I feel like for the rest of the week I could probably do one exercise and just be good. Wolf Luna says Portuguese is so freaking hard. Even I don't understand it. I'm glad. Literally the first time I came home from Brazil was when I talked to the guy who sat next to me was like, I was stressed out because I was afraid somebody was going to steal my stuff because, like, I don't know, I had this thought of, like, I watched a YouTube video about how Brazilians just pickpocket whenever they get the chance. So I just, like, was so paranoid the first time I came to Brazil. And the guy was like, relax, man, relax. You're fine. He was speaking in English, luckily. That was why we could communicate. And I said something along the lines of, like, yeah, I'm having trouble learning Portuguese. And it's like, that's okay. Brazilian gentleman says, like, yeah, I can barely speak it too. I hate it too. So, same thing, Wolf. Same thing. It's hard, even for the locals. And Wolf Luna says, the more you learn, the more difficult it gets. Yeah, I could attest to that. I'm not. Oh, that's sweet. I sniffed the Charmander. There's a lot of pickpockets. I feel like here in America, there's a lot of shootings here. That's what we're known for. Like, I feel like if a Brazilian pickpocket came to like Texas, they'd just die. Like, they'd get mowed down, or like Florida or something like that. I don't know why I'm so, like, I was talking, ironically, yesterday I was talking to my grandma about all the problems of the world and, like, how, like, the crime rate's up in the U.S. And even where my uncle is from, where he's living right now, there's, like, just shootings, gunfire that just happens every day. And he can't do a damn thing about it, and the police really don't do anything about it, and there's just drugs and violence where he's at. And I told my grandma, it's like, yeah, it's like Brazil. It's very similar to Brazil. And, like, my fiance doesn't understand that. Like, there are parts of America that are like Brazil, where there's scummy people that try to take your shit and shoot you, for drug-related things, and we don't really have quite a big control over it. In a weird, ironic twist, I feel like I missed the war on drugs because at least they tried to, mitigate it, even though it turned out to be a grand conspiracy against the black community. Just sprinkle some crack. Like the joke about sprinkling crack on a black guy if you kill him was actually kind of true. And it's sad that, like, Dave Chappelle had to make comedy about it to point out that obvious fact. That's a good one. It's Brazil. Wolf Luna said it's Brazil, man. The only thing you get arrested is arrested for, not to. Arrested for is taxes. Literally, if you miss to pay taxes, you're done for it. See, that's how it is here. It's ridiculous. Like the government only cares about keeping people in line, not safe. So always report your taxes correctly. Always get a good tax guy. I don't know how to file for my taxes, to be quite honest. I have a guy do it for me. And I don't want to get in trouble for anything. And here's the other thing too. I wish I could monetize YouTube so I could actually start taking it seriously. This entire trial of doing Duolingos and doing YouTubes every day, I've not been taking my channel seriously at all. And I think you guys sometimes can tell, like, when, like, because the erratic streaming schedule plus, you know, me having to do like 100 other different things behind the scene that's like just personal life stuff. But I would really love it if I can make like $1,000 a week doing Duolingo. I would stay in an apartment for the rest of my life. Or not even just Duolingo, just doing YouTube in general. Doesn't matter what it is. I'd probably just, coast by and do that. Be a smaller channel. Keep a core audience, things like that, and give the shout outs as I would need it. And that would be great. But, it would only be an apparent thing. It would only be like a thing if I do, what's the word? If I only have like, I need to get 1,000 subscribers, which I'm more than halfway there. I think I'm at 623 right now. I've got, what's the other word? 623 subscribers I've got. And I need 4,000 listening hours. And I don't know how to get both of those and to continue retention. I'm just kind of at a bit of wit's end for making content as interesting. I mean, I wouldn't say wit's end. It's just I kind of want to see some promise. Like, I want to see the money first and then go ham on it on YouTube's. But for right now, I'm just having fun, Even if this channel never amounts to like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 listening hours, I might not ever partner. I might just keep doing my live streams and uploading, because it's I don't know. I just like hanging out with you guys and while I'm bettering myself. You guys can follow along and all that. I'm realizing like Victor's kind of used this YouTube's as like a means to like to do his Duolingos at the same time as mine. Like, I feel like some people get value in like, oh, I forgot to do my Duolingos. Oh, Petey's streaming. I'll do it on his while he's doing his, so we could like talk about like what we've learned and stuff. It's interactive, man. I'd like to think that it is. But initially, it was just about archiving. Por favor, limpe o meu quarto. There we go. Now faça isto. There we go. Nós jogamos. Oh, wait, no, wait. Vamos jogar cartas. Let's play cards. Eu não trabalho nas segundas. Anos ou meses. Years or months. Eu não vejo você. Wouldn't it be vi você or vejo você? Go to vejo você. This year. I think it is este ano. Eu não vi você. Okay. Ele abre o lote. He opens a lot. Eu gosto de primavera. Primavera. Eu now vi você este ano. I have not seen you this year. We are going to do this in stages. Nós vamos. Shit. Vamos. Façam. Esta ênfases. Shit. It's fazer. I double click the enter button. Eu trabalho de janeiro a fevereiro. I work from January to February. As durações. Olha. What is it? Olhem lá. I think it's that. Vá amanhã. Go tomorrow. Limpe a mesa. Limpemos a mesa. All right. I don't think we're going to be able to get it today. Ajax says, I usually do lang stuff when watching language streams. Oh, man. Well, you know, it helps the time go by when you're... It's boring. I'm not going to lie. This entire thing has been... I wouldn't be so hyperbolic. It's... Learning anything is boring, right? Like, school sucks. Teachers don't make it any better. And I think the old ways of education is becoming antiquated in the sense of, like, when I went to school, the thing was, how can we get kids used to this boring material? Instead of, how can we make this boring material fun? And that's really it. How can we make this boring material fun? And there's this, I think a lot of good teachers have tried to make it fun, and it's very hard. I appreciate the teachers that have made it fun and have really, figured out, or what's the word? Have really figured out how to tap into what kids are interested in. And I feel like that my education experience in public school has led me to, gravitating towards learning as fun, towards the things that I know how to make fun, right? So here we are, Duolingo, practically a video game, right? But if you do the same video game all the time, you get sick and tired of it. So you find new ways to make this video game interesting. You know, I'm not like 10 years ago, a friend of mine showed me League of Legends, and I just didn't like it because it became a sport. You know, it became like a chore. Like, oh, I got to be the best now. Okay. And, it became work, but it's a video game, right? So how do you make a video game fun if it becomes a chore? You know, or even like some streaming stuff. Like, whenever a video game becomes a chore, I just stop playing because it's like there's no payoff at the end of it. But with Duolingo, there kind of is. There's not, and Ajax would agree with me in this sense, that Duolingo is kind of supplemental. It's not really like the place to learn a language, right? But, you know, I've taken a foothold in this language learning app in the sense of you know, like I'm going to learn Portuguese from this app. I'm not going to just make it a supplemental thing. I'm going to make it the main thing. So how do I figure out this language from this app that doesn't really give you much information, and they don't really answer your questions when you go to email them? You stream it. You have friends that do it with you. You do the challenges. I think that Duolingo really does help make a game within the game of learning. Doing the fanfares that I do to commemorate my Duolingos. That's all that's all a good thing. And, Ajax says schools are a waste of time. I couldn't agree with you more, because I remember trying to learn Spanish, and I liked my Spanish teacher as a person. Like, I feel like she really inspired my sister to learn Spanish. And I was a big fan of her because of that, but I just couldn't wrap my head around any of it. Even for taking it for 3 years, I felt like it was a big ass waste of my time. And I actually, my sister's friend is Spanish, like Spanish. So she aced it easily, but even her looking from within, her foreign language class, she, taking Spanish to get an easy A, she thought of Spanish as like such a joke in public school education. Even in a good school. Like the school I went to was renowned as a quote unquote good school. But how come how come everybody that takes Spanish, French, or German in an American school, like they just don't want, like they either learn like remedial levels of the language, or they just fall off and forget everything. And the same goes for like for music. The same goes for even English. And I think the real answer is just it's a waste of time. You're right, Ajax. It's a waste of time because there's no fun. It's just trying to drill in the information without having anything memorable attached to it. And through this Duolingo journey so far on 966 days on the daily streak, I really like looking back at the old videos, like I got more of a baby face. Like I've made a vlog about it. I've complained about a bunch of stuff. My bunny died, and I did my Duolingo, and it was a weird way to mourn her death and her last day, but it's like Duolingo has like literally been a part of my life that dives so close to home. I've done commemorative videos on it. It's like I don't know why I've taken it this far, to be quite honest. And a part of it I could thank Naya for inspiring me to start it in the first place, and then the other thing is, all you guys who watch and not only watch but have wonderful conversations with me. And we've had phases of positivity and negativity. I've had awful days where I've had a panic attack. I think I privated that one video, but amongst other things, negative things, just I don't have a good day that day, and you guys have all been with me thus far, and I'm glad that I've accumulated some sort of a small following, even at like an insignificant degree. But I don't see it as, I guess I don't see it as insignificant in the sense of value. I do see it insignificant as the sense of numbers, but that doesn't really mean much when you have a deeper connection with people, and you could try to relate to them in a more personalized way. And that's the shame of the internet, is everything is kind of how it looks, and I'll probably quote somebody like Markiplier who says he'll never meet all of his fans because he got to a point of getting so popular that mathematically he would never be able to have any meaningful contact with anybody, any direct person. And that sucks. I wish you could just have 1,000 subscribers and still make like 6 figures. Of course, I would probably need like a television show or cable television show or something, or grant funding and all that. And Ajik says, well, at schools they teach languages all wrong, but the one lesson a week isn't enough. The students forget everything by the next lesson. You know, I had issues with that too when I went from elementary school to middle school, where it was like elementary school, it was every subject every single day, right? Then middle school, it was just like English, social studies on one day, math and science on the next day. And then, you know, high school was like, you just do English today, and then, you know, another, or every fourth day, or every second day. I don't know. I forgot how they did it in high school, but everything was just kind of blocked out. And, you know, you didn't really have that repetition. And honestly, like, it was nice to be able to rely on that structure, but, you know, it doesn't gear you towards going against the grain and doing carving your own path and things like that. And I honestly wish I just dropped out and got a GED and then a college degree, because it's kind of a waste of time just waiting for me to leave the school. Very much BS, if you ask me. But I don't want to rehash all of that stuff and negativity and all that. I think I'll leave. I basically did like double of what I wanted to do today. So I think I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna leave that flame up here. If you guys have any questions, feel free. Questions, comments, concerns, either message me, comment on this video, which will help my algorithms. And, you know, also subscribe, like, and all that stuff if you enjoy my streams and all that, and all of that. Whew, my words are running into each other today. But yeah, 966 days. Flipped upside down, though. It's gonna be quite an important day. And when we get to this point, we're going to be so close to 1,000. But for now, got 33 days, roughly. That would be like 34 days, actually, until 1,000. And I am at low battery here, so I think we're ready to say goodbye. Thank you all for watching. That goes without being said. I love you all, and here's the tagline for the day. I'm so bad with goodbyes. So, obrigado por assistir. Boa tarde, or boa noite, and ciao ciao for now. I'll see you in the next one. All right. Stay tuned for Saturday. It's going to be a big one. All right. Peace.